Have you ever really stopped to think about the words you use every single day? I mean, really think about them? Some of them are doing way more work than we give them credit for. So today, we're going to do a little linguistic deep dive and uncover the hidden power packed inside just one simple word.
And that right there, that's the big puzzle we're tackling in this explainer. It's a question that gets right to the very heart of how language even works. How can one little bundle of letters mean so many different things to so many different people in so many situations?
You know, some words aren't just words. They're the absolute foundation. You can think of them like the pillars holding up the entire building of communication. They are so fundamental, in fact, that they form the core of ideas like basic English, which is a stripped-down version of the language designed to be super clear for everyone.
Okay, so to solve our puzzle, we need the perfect test subject. We need a word that seems totally normal on the surface, but is secretly a powerhouse. And for our purposes, that word is interest.
Yeah, that's right. Before we even get into what it means, you have to understand that interest is basically a linguistic heavyweight. It's like a VIP in the world of words, and it's got the resume to prove it.
All right, let's break this down. Being on the Basic English 850 list, that means it's considered one of the most essential words for basic everyday conversation. Being one of the 1,000 most common head words just proves how often we all use it. But here's the kicker. It is also on the academic vocabulary list. So this one word is critical for both a simple chat and a complex university paper. That kind of range is just incredible.
Honestly, this is the best way to picture it. A Swiss Army knife looks like a simple little tool, right? But then you start unfolding it, and there's a blade, a screwdriver, scissors, a whole toolbox. Interest is exactly like that. One word that you can unfold to reveal all these different, super useful tools for communicating.
So let's start unfolding. Let's look at the first set of tools. We're going to explore the 3 completely different jobs that interest does when it's being used as a noun.
So here's our roadmap. First, we'll look at interest as that feeling of curiosity. Then, we'll see it as having a personal stake in something. And finally, as a straight-up financial concept. 3 different nouns, all from one word. Let's dive in. Okay, this is the one we all know and love. This is the interest you have in your hobbies, your passions. It's that feeling you get when a story just hooks you and you have to know what happens next. It's that little spark of curiosity. And this sentence just nails it, doesn't it? It perfectly shows that first meaning. This isn't a financial investment or some kind of legal claim. It's a personal fascination. It's about what captures your mind and holds your attention.
Now the word does a complete pivot. We're moving away from a personal feeling to something much more tangible. This meaning is all about having skin in the game. When an outcome is going to affect you directly, well, you have an interest in it.
See how that works? The homeowner isn't just kind of curious about street cleaning. No, they have a vested stake. If the street is clean, their property value is protected. Their well-being is literally tied to the outcome. It's the exact same word, but doing a totally different job. And for our third noun, we're taking a hard right turn, straight into the world of finance. This might be the most specific, most technical use of the word. So we've gone from personal hobbies and community concerns all the way to global economics.
And there it is. This is interest as a pure mathematical concept. It's the cost of borrowing money or the reward for saving it. It's a fundamental pillar of our entire financial system, and it's all hiding inside that same simple word we use to talk about art. It's wild.
But wait, there's more. Our Swiss Army knife isn't done. We've looked at the noun tools, but now let's flip out another one and see what happens when we use interest as a verb, as an action word.
So, as a verb, to interest is the act of creating that spark of curiosity we were just talking about. It's what good books, amazing movies, and really great teachers do. They don't just have an interest, they create interest in you. Such a simple question, but it shows the verb in perfect action. Is math a subject that actively grabs your curiosity? It's not about something you possess, but about something that possesses you, that pulls you in.
You know, you can tell a lot about a word by the company it keeps. Its friends, words like curious and eager, are all about active engagement and leaning in. And its enemies, boredom, disinterest, are about the total lack of that feeling. That contrast really makes it crystal clear what to interest really means.
Okay, so after looking at all these different functions, 3 types of nouns, and a verb, let's zoom back out and tie this all back to our big idea.
And this is really the crucial point.
A word being basic, like one from that basic English list, it doesn't mean it's simple-minded or weak. It means it's incredibly powerful because it's so versatile. Its ability to do all these different jobs is exactly why it's considered a cornerstone of the language.
I mean, just think about the journey we just went on. This one humble word acts as a bridge. It connects the internal world of our own personal curiosity, the social world of our community and our stakes in it, and the huge complex world of finance. That is an astonishing amount of work for just 7 little letters.
And that's really what I want to leave you with. The next time you hear a common, everyday word, just pause for a second. Ask yourself, is this another Swiss Army knife in disguise? What other jobs is this word doing right under my nose? The answer, well, it just might interest you.